We're here in British Columbia, hunting 9 different species along the mountains and in the wetlands. We have 20 days to complete the challenge we're calling the Reserve Tour. Hey guys, we're finally kicking off our Reserve Tour series. Not sure what I really expect from this series. Probably be easier early on, being able to hunt basically whatever I see, but as our tags get filled up, there'll be less and less for us to pick from. But it really is exciting right now to have so many options. On a side note, I also want to add how cool these curtains are. I've never noticed them before. Kind of upset I haven't noticed them before. But, slammed the door in my face. This, in quotation marks, is our base of operations. So of course we're going to have our tent on us and we're going to be camping a lot. But this is where we're going to call home, again in quotation marks. And as we head out here, I just want to say this series is really going to stand by the title, Reserve Tour. Of course, we're going to be hunting every species within the reserve. But we're also going to highlight the landmarks and some points of interest. We're just going to be giving a full tour of what the reserve has to offer. It's truly a breathtaking piece of land here in British Columbia, and something about it just feels like home. So we're going to want to check it all out. So let's get down to business. Well, we've come across our first landmark here about dead center of the reserve. It's the High Lake rock formations. Sign said they're made of welded tuff or volcanic ash, but it's really breathtaking. These rocks are just forged right here. That lookout tower up there, perfectly overlooking them. We may work up there eventually, or we may not. I don't want to set that in stone. But we're opening up our inner tourist, letting it out. Just taking in these giant rock formations. We need to get back to hunting, though. I just finished talking about those rock formations, and this moose come walking out behind that rock over here. It's a decent moose, but we can do better. I'd say we can do a lot better. Don't think I've said it yet, but we do have our bow with us, and we do have our sidearm. We're taking all the animals here with our bow, an exception of one. We'll get to that eventually. We're just gonna wait for this moose to move on. We don't want to get too close, get charged, even though it's coming right at us. We're gonna end up back up in here in the rocks. Rain's starting to rain a little bit. Yep, You heard me right, the rain's starting to rain, guys. I don't even know. And we're back to where we started. I slid down that little hill. I'm having a heck of a time. It just started. Got a sow bear sitting over there. Oh my gosh. There's an elk coming right up in on us. A little small. That one's not. That one's a really nice one. Trying to make a move on this one. 60 yards. If we can get to 50, we'll take it. Yeah, I figured we weren't. Yeah, it's just knew we were there too early. Nothing we could really do there. That was a nice one, but we'll see what happens. Well, keeping my promise of, exploring the whole reserve. We're at an old, mining structure. Northern region. When I was reading the sign, it said the mining operation stopped around 1930. Now there's just some structures that lay across the land still. Crazy to think man built this, back in the late 1800s or whenever that may have happened. And it's just out here in the middle of nowhere too. A little cabin down there, but we moved a little northeast there. Get some hunting in. I don't want to get too involved with all the sightseeing, but I do need to. I don't need to, but I would like to hit some points of interest here and hopefully get a tag filled today too. Got a heavy fog rolling in. That heavy fog I said was rolling in turned into a pretty heavy storm. I'm soaked head to toe. Rain's still coming down a little bit, but we spotted a group of blacktail. We're gonna sneak in over there, see if there's any shooters. There's a couple decent looking ones, but we'll see when we get a little closer. Rain ain't making it easy to see. We moved in quite a bit closer. If we can get a shot on the furthest one there, we're gonna take it. It's a good looking blacktail. Problem is we're gonna have to get close enough here to take them. About 130 yards away right now. And we gotta swivel in to get a good shot. See these leaves blowing by. Wind's going that way, so wind's in a perfect direction. Got a little ways to go yet. They're up and moving. There he is. I feel like he's almost kinda sensing me here. We'll lay down, see if we can get close. "75 yards. Do have my electronic caller. See if we can call him in. It's programmed for every region we go in. One of the best gifts I've been given. They've already turned back around. So we're gonna lay down here. We're gonna get to a good spot where we can pop up. Take a shot. We're gonna get a little closer than the call. Our experience, that works the best. There he is. Decent bugs, but only one good shooter. Oh, there he is. I didn't know where he went. Might have messed up there, standing up like that. Got 84 yards broadside. I can't take that shot. These deer are just a little too close right there. It's under 70 yards. We'll pop up for the 75-yarder. Oh. Which doesn't make sense because we were already under that. Really close to that doe. Sorry if this electronic caller is annoying you guys. It's a little obnoxious. We're getting good, and then he does that. It's like one step forward, two steps back. He's at 50 yards. We spooked him off. Darn. There's a real good blacktail right there. Somehow we just keep finding the blacktail, so we're gonna keep hunting them down here till we get one. And that's a real nice one. Wind's good again. Looks like it's blowing that direction. We just need to move a little faster here. Last time it took us a little while to get in there, and they just got bored and left, but we just gotta be a little faster with this group. About 100 yards now. Let's look at this valley. Can't help it as we stalk in here, just look at the landscape. But we need to zone in here on the deer. That's 78 yards. That one picks its head up, we're gonna have to stop moving. At 70 yards. might work out great. Heads are down, they're eating. Just gonna drop. Should be okay. At about 55 yards. At about 50 exactly. Pretty sure we smoked him. Pretty sure we smoked. I'm thinking he's down. He turned just slightly. The arrow went in front of his chest, but we had to have caught his lungs there. At least one of them. There's the blood. Yeah, it looks real good. Real good. We smoked him. He didn't make it 10 feet. I didn't even see him sitting there. Look at him. What a black tail. We absolutely smoked him.